Last topic for basic probability concepts is subjective probability. So this is basically just like an estimate of the likelihood that something's going to happen. Basically, you use your brain and your gut. So it's like an educated guess, like through your experience. So let's estimate the probability of the following, and then let's provide a rationale. So what's the probability that it snows tomorrow? Okay, well, if you're doing this course in July, the probability of it snowing may be, let's say, probability of A being A is the event that it snows. So the probability of A may actually just be 0. But if you're doing this course in January, the probability of A might be maybe 2 out of 5. So 2 out of every 5 days it snows, or like flurries, right? You might have a different answer than me. You might think 1 out of every 10 days. So maybe like 3 times in all of January type of idea. And that's fine too. You just have to provide a rationale. So July, you can say it's never snowed in July in Canada for my life, like in my experience. But in January, you can say, I remember last year snowed about once a week. So you could get the probability of A being about 1/4 type of idea. Okay, and you're going to have different answers, but as long as you provide a rationale, then your answer is going to be accepted. Okay, the person that sits next to you in a coffee shop is a female. Okay, I think of this more theoretically, like 1/2, but thinking about the event, let's call this event B. Event B is going to be the event that a female sits next to me. Okay, so the event B, I mean, I know that my dad liked to go to a coffee shop and he would go with all of his buddies. And now thinking back to it, I see more men sitting in coffee shops, like maybe Tim Hortons, like just like casual coffee shops, than women. So let's say maybe 3 out of 4. Or your rationale could be, oh, I went to a coffee shop that has a pink sign and it was more like a female coffee shop, right? If that's the ambiance there, then you could say, oh, the females, it's likely that maybe 9 out of 10 of the people in that shop are females. And sorry, I was thinking about boys here. Like maybe 1 out of 4 are females and then 3 out of 4 are males. Okay, just provide a rationale. Okay, and then the next pair of shoes that you buy is the same size as the last pair of shoes you bought. So let's say C is the event that you buy the same size shoe. Okay? Well, this depends on if like you're a growing boy or girl. So if you're still growing, maybe you've been increasing every single time. So the probability that you buy the same shoes might be like 1/2. Like half the times you buy shoes, you have to increase, but then half the other times you don't. For myself, I'm done growing. I'm going to say, oh, not 0, but 1. Okay, the probability of me going and buying, I have big feet, a size 10 shoe is pretty exact. I can almost buy shoes without even trying them on.